Hello students, welcome to the next class. The topic of class is importance of Kashyapa Samhita. So Kashyapa Samhita, which is the most important text in the Kaumarvritya, field of Kaumarvritya, and when we come to the history of Kashyapa Samhita, the Mool Upadeshta of Kashyapa Samhita was Marichi Kashyapa, who belonged to the 4th to 6th century BC. Kala. And the Granthkarta is said to be Vriddha Jivaka, who belonged to the 4th to 6th century BC. And the Pratisanskarta was Anayasa Yaksha, and the Pratisanskarta Sampurita was Vatsya, Maharshi Vatsya, who belonged to the 7th century, and he added the Khilastana to the Kashyapa Samhita. And Punna Sanskarana was done by Pandit Hemaraja Sharma in 1938 AD. So coming to the introduction, so the Kaumarvritya's exclusive textbook is the Kashyapa Samhita. It is also known as Vriddha Jivakiya Tantra. This text, the Kashyapa Samhita, was lost several times in the past due to many reasons, and there are no commentaries available till date for the Kashyapa Samhita. What happened is in 1938, Pandit Hemaraja Sharma for the first time collected it from the Nepal's King's Library in Tadapatra form, in this wooden Tadapatra form, and this is the Samhita we have today. So this Samhita contains 200 chapters and 9 sthanas, and 80 chapters are present in the Khilastana. But presently only 78 chapters are available, that too in incomplete form. Out of that, 28 chapters are related to Kaumarvritya and Prasuti Tantra and Stri Roga. Other chapters are related to the general adult health. So when we see the distribution of topics in the Kashyapa Samhita, this is like the distribution where Sutra Sthana contains 30 chapters, but the available chapters are 11, and the name of the chapters are not specific, so those are like 6 chapters: 18th, 20th, 21st, 23rd, 25th and 28th. In Nidana Sthana there has to be 8 chapters, but none are available. In Vimana Sthana 8 chapters are supposed to be there, but only 2 are available. In Sharir Sthana 8 chapters were supposed to be available, but only 5 are available. In Indriya Sthana, out of 12, only 1 is available. In Chikitsa Sthana, out of 30, only 18 are available. In Siddhi Sthana, out of 12, 8 are available. In Kalpa Sthana, out of 12, 9 are available. In Khilastana, out of 80, 24 are available. So we can clearly see that out of 200 chapters, only 78 chapters are available. So even with the 78 chapters, Kashyapa Samhita is considered as one of the best Samhita found in the history, and that too it is dedicated to the woman healthcare and child healthcare. So if imagine if 200 chapters would have been available, it could have been really good for the understanding of the Ayurvedic aspect of the woman and child healthcare. So coming to the distributions of the chapters. So, as we have seen that only 28 chapters are dedicated to Prasuti Tantra and Kaumarvritya. So, for Bala, 6 chapters in Sutrasthana, 5 chapters in Chikitsasthana, 2 chapters in Kalpasthana and 4 chapters from Khilastana are dedicated for Kaumarvritya. Whereas 3 chapters from Sharisthana, 1 chapter from Kalpa, 2 from Chikitsasthana, 3 chapters from Khilastana are dedicated to the Prasuti Tantra and Stri Roga. Whereas the uniqueness is for Stanya and Dhatri, 1 chapter is dedicated to Sutrasthana and 1 chapter to Chikitsasthana, which is not present in other Samhitas. So coming to the Sutrasthana, 18th Adhyaya is the Lehana Adhyaya, 20th Adhyaya is the Dantajanmika Adhyaya, 21st is the Chudakarni Adhyaya, 23rd Adhyaya is the Sweda Adhyaya, 25th Vedana Adhyaya and 28th Lakshana Adhyaya. So these chapters, they are dedicated to the child health care, Kaumarvritya. So coming to the Lehana Adhyaya, this chapter has been dedicated completely to the Lehana in the children. it deals with the indications, contraindications and effects of Lehana. Lehana means licking the drugs to the children, licking of various drugs. So the famous formulation we see today is the Suvarna Prashana. The reference comes from the Lehana Adhyaya only. In Dantajanmika Adhyaya, Kashyapa gives the types of teeth. For example, Rajadanta, Vasta, Danshtra and Hanavya. And he also explains the type of teeth eruption like Samudga, Samvritta, Vivritta and Danta Sampata. So coming to the next is Chudakarni Adhyaya, where Kashyapa explains the Karnapala Vriddhi Yoga, Karnapali, that is earlobe, and Karnavedana Kala and Upadrava of Karnavedana. So for the simple topic as the ear piercing, that there also one topic is dedicated. So next is the Svedana Adhyaya, where types of Svedana are given as Hasta, Nadi, Sankara, Avagaha, Pradeha, Prastara, Upnaha, Parisheka. Where Hasta Sveda is unique, its indication is Svedana given at the birth to the 4-month-old child. And Pradeha Sveda also. These are the uniqueness of the Kashyapa Samhita. Coming to the Vedana Adhyaya, which is not found anywhere in the world. So, because children are unable to express their Vedana, that is their pain, so some clinical features are explained in this chapter, which gives us explanation of why the pain is there. So 34 diseases are explained. Sorry. So 34 diseases and their symptoms are explained in this Vedana Adhyaya. For example, in Shirashula, the child rolls its head too much, closes the eyes, becomes dull and insomniac. Whereas in Mukharoga, there is excessive salivation, avoiding breastfeeding, dullness, pain, vomiting and nasal breathing is present. So like that, all the 34 diseases are explained, which is very unique. Coming to the Lakshana Adhyaya, this chapter deals with the Ayus. So when we do the newborn examination or child's examination, head to toe examination, the chapter deals with the head to toe examination and the various features child present, all the symptoms we see in the children. And with that, the diseases or the length of this lifespan of the child is predicted in this chapter. Coming to the next, the unique chapter is the Fakka Chikitsa Adhyaya, which we do not find anywhere else. So Kashyapa has given the 3 types of Fakka, which is Kshirajya Fakka, Garbhaja Fakka and Vyadhijanya Fakka, and the treatment of the Fakka is explained. Next is the Jata Karmottara Adhyaya, where Surya Darshana, Chandra Darshana Samskara are given, Swasti Vachana Samskara is explained, Upaveshtana Samskara is explained, Phalaprashana and Annaprashana Samskara are explained. Coming to the next is Kukuna Chikitsa, which is unique disease given by Kashyapa Acharya, Kukunaka Chikitsa Adhyaya, where Nidana Samprapti of Kukunaka, Lakshana and Chikitsa of Kukunaka are explained. Coming to the next, that so after seeing all these topics, we can conclude that Kashyapa Samhita is the only text of Kamarvruta which deals with the child's nutrition, growth and development, various samskaras, lehana, dhupana, jataharini, disorders related to the stanya and other specific pediatric disorders. So all these topics are covered in the incomplete Kashyapa Samhita. That's why this textbook is considered as the textbook of Kamarvritya in Ayurveda. Thank you.